How are you, ma? I made phone calls to the president. I made calls to want to speak to the president twice yesterday. First time, he hadn't come to the office, and the second time it was at a FEC meeting. So indeed, I haven't spoken to him directly, but I actually did call to want to speak with him. But like I said, it was at FEC meeting, and he probably had his briefing. So he was actually the one that asked the Chief of Defense Staff to call me. And I think it was when he got my message, right? So because when the Chief of Defense Staff called me, he said to me, it was the president that asked him to call. So I haven't spoken to him directly. Maybe sometime later today that might happen. So I don't have the report to say this was what he said or anything, because we haven't spoken. So regarding the level of destruction that we've seen, so those were, the levels of escalation that I had to do. Each time I get a report, or each time I see a video trending of the next, facility that has been touched. So I was escalating well, I won't call it anger, but my attempt to be able to stand and to be able to halt, the level of destruction that we're seeing. And that was what led to all of those calls coming in, right? And I don't understand, I don't know the reportage line or the protocols of the military. How do they come out? How do they, what is their line of chain of command? I don't, and I cannot, claim that, it's something that is known to everyone. But eventually they said to me that they will come out, and we've seen quite a number of them responding to a lot of those facilities. But of course, we can say after the effect, these buildings have already been touched, and so for us is going forward is to ensure that we still do not have a repeat of what we saw yesterday. in all terms. We should not have a repeat of what we saw yesterday. That's
and opposite Shoe Plaza. You can see the people are angry and they are marching out en mass to say no to police brutality. We can't be afraid in our own fatherland. You know, we have come to take what belongs to us. Come on. It's happening live. It's happening live. It's happening live. If you know you have loved ones now, just call them and check up on them now. It's happening. Yes, it's happening. It's happening.
We go kill us in this show. We want to kill. How many people soldiers want to kill? When the kill us finish. Tinubu people, Sanwo-Olu people, let them see them. Let them know. Let them. We go die here. Kill all of us. Revolution. Let them know. Kill us finish. My brother, you know go green. You know go green for me. Bring your face up, bring your face up. That's all you give me. Inside station. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. You don't know anything. See that?
This is Boditamo Street in Surulere, where there is massive robbery yesterday. All the whole offices, both Samsung, everything broken, carted away. The men of police just arriving. Everything carted away. This is Boditamo. Everything, everywhere, the whole shops, individual shops destroyed, everything destroyed, everything destroyed, everything destroyed, everything. This is it. Everything destroyed. Everything. This is it. Igwe shop. Everywhere. Vandalized. No pin. Nothing. Everything. This is not the protest we are talking about. This is completely armed robbery. This is robbery. Everywhere. From beginning of Boditamo down to ShopRite, the whole shops, all the valuables, nothing is left. Everything. This is sheer wickedness.
This is wickedness. This is wickedness. Everything is vandalized. Everything vandalized.
ShopRite, I know most of the staff because this is where I shop regularly, and this place is emptied. Even the car that is supposed to be a gift that they put out there, that is supposed to be won in a lottery, the car is burnt out, the engine have been taken out, they completely cannibalized it and burnt the remainder of it. Everything is taken out, and this is unbelievable. There are still some people coming out for the carcass. There's still some people coming out for the leftover metals. I can still see people coming in to raid whatever is left in this place. This is unbelievable. We just have to keep praying that God will heal our land, and this will never happen again. From the ashes of this morning, the loss of lives that some people have refused to acknowledge, our prayer is that this will never happen in Nigeria again. This will never happen.
Ogima, I see everything. You don't shop am. Above Lagos. You don't shop am everything. Everything. Nothing. You don't shop everything. What do you think about Lagos? All everything, everybody. You don't see, you don't enter me pool. Where? Everything we dey swim inside swimming pool here. Everybody dey enjoy, no wahala.
They are attacking ShopRite now. As you can see, it's happening now. See. See. Nice.
I hereby impose a 48-hour curfew starting 6 p.m. today.